Couldn't be happier because it was the easiest process to invest. It was simple. The decision making was calculated, concise, clear. As I said, there was no emotion in it. It was all about what are your goals and how we're going to fulfill those goals in the long term. Right when COVID hit, I remember it was actually the weekend, and working in the AFL industry, I remember we were actually going to shut lockdown. And I remember me and my wife thinking, geez, Lauren's got a new job. I'm in a role which could be losing hours or losing my job. So it was like, what are we going to do? So I remember I just jumped on the podcast Property Couch like many other people. And I reckon I went for a walk with the dog and I came back about 4 hours later. And I learned two massive concepts, which are so simple, but just revolutionary or transformational in what we've done. So that was just the cash flow and cash buffer. So two really simple things. Well, 6 months later, my wife didn't have a job. I had lost hours. However, we had better cash flow and we actually started saving a bit of a cash buffer. And then once sort of rebounded out of COVID, sort of October, November, both had full-time jobs, saved up a good cash deposit, had great cash flow. And then we said, well, let's do something with this rather than just getting a big cash buffer, and rang Empower Wealth and went through the process late last year. And 4 or 5 months later, we landed an investment property, which is our first of many, I hope. Thomas, I think he was in England let's see how incredible COVID was. He was in England at the time, I reckon. And I remember we did a Zoom meeting. He's like, yeah, I'm in England. We're like, a bit weird. But so we just started talking, and what he did really well was, I think he tried to deep dive into what our plans were and our goals were, and then come up with sort of options and solutions for that. So Thomas is about us, A, get us into another property, B, give us a great cash buffer as well, and then C, the cash flows a lot better than it actually was this time last year, like just with some minor adjustments. And our loans previously weren't bad. It was just the way that he restructured them and refinanced them, and knew what he was looking for, and he just knows it better than what we do. And those couple of little adjustments have significantly improved our cash flow. Everything's just been so smooth, this whole process. So first time luck maybe, or it's just the process itself, but it's just been so simple.